Welcome everyone to our October event, and you should be able to see the agenda for today. I want to just welcome everyone for our Community of Practice Cyber Defense monthly meeting for get to know your fellow CAE CDs. This has been a wonderful, opportunity for all of us to get to know each other and form some relationships. I'm gonna just go over the announcement and a little bit of outline of what we're doing during the event, just to keep everyone informed. And then I'll hand it over to Didi from the PMO to give us any announcements from them. And I just want to remind the presenters that we have 10 minutes for each presenter. Especially today, since we have four of you presenting. So please adhere to the 10 minutes. And the Q&A session is actually not at the end of your session. Rather, when we're all done, we will break out to breakout sessions, and I'll activate the breakout sessions. Those breakout rooms will be named after your name and your institution name. And everyone in this session is freely to move between those breakout rooms. So you can jump into each of the rooms and discuss anything regarding the presentation, collaboration, ideas for other contacts or follow-up things. So with that, another thing I want to just remind everyone that this is one of several events that we're having. I'm going to be sharing our cyber defense community of practice page. Again, I shared that in the chat area. I'm going to share it again, just reminding everyone that our webpage is being updated regularly. We do have this particular event that you register through this link, but we also have another event coming up next Tuesday on the 17th that has this is about the student competitions. And if you're interested to learn about cyber competitions, specifically Jake and Dan are doing a wonderful job for us to introduce different types of competitions, and we had all of those recorded and archived on this page. So if you go all the way at the lower part of the page, you're going to see all the prior archived events. But the one that is coming next week is on the 17th, is with Haiku. You're all welcome to attend, or forward this page. Please feel free to send this link to your faculty or your student coaches for your cyber group who may be interested to attend. There is a separate registration for this particular event than the one that you're attending right now. With that, I'm going to go back to our agenda, and I'll just want to remind everyone we're going to go by this order, 10 minutes each presenter, and then after that, Gretchen will give an update about next month's meeting, and then we'll wrap it up. We'll close the recording and then activate the breakout rooms. Those breakout rooms are not recorded, and they're really where we know from the feedback we're getting that this is where the true collaboration is. With that, I'll hand it over to Didi. You're here. Let me see if I can see you. And
hello. Hi. So I just have a few announcements for from the PMO office. So there will be a redesignation workshop on October 25th and October 26th, 2 different times, just to cover people who live in different areas. You should have received an email on September 29th. So check your emails and you'll see that you'll have the Zoom link on there, and you can attend one of the workshops on October 25th or October 26th on the redesignation workshop. And the second announcement is we're having a peer review meeting for CAE CD for cyber defense and one for CAER in San Antonio on November 2nd and 3rd. All the spots are full. So if you missed it, just letting you know that all the spots are full. And it should be a good event. There's like 70 applications that need to be reviewed. So thank you for everyone who volunteered to come to this meeting. And then a friendly reminder to those of you who have peer reviews in your queue. Remember that peer reviews should be done in about 2 weeks. I'm seeing some of the peer reviews that are taking months to complete. So try to be timely in your peer reviews so we can get institutions designated faster. All right, that's all the announcements I had. Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you, Didi. Thank you for that. And yes, indeed, we all don't want to wait months for a review. I'm sure you don't want to wait as well. So those of you who are reviewers, please, please, please do follow up on that. With that said, we're going to go to the first presenter. CAE, you're up.
Okay, can you see my screens?
Yeah, it's coming up.
Okay, so, all right, good afternoon, everyone. Since I only have 10 minutes and people know I can talk a lot, I will talk fast. My name is Kay Ogilvie. I'm the Cybersecurity Program Coordinator for Blue Ridge CTC. We are located in the beautiful Shenandoah Valley in the Eastern Panhandle of West Virginia. I am in the cybersecurity IT department. CAE, we just redesignated for the third time in 2022. Our first CAE, we've been a CAE since 2005. Our current validated program of study is the AAS of cybersecurity. And other programs of study we offer here at Blue Ridge is we have an AAS in information technology, software development, computer networking, digital media, and data management. And we also have certificates. Our program focus and or target is the NICE cybersecurity workforce framework job roles. Basically, what we're trying to do is we're trying to implement teaching assignments that align with the individual job roles within the NICE framework. An example might be something that I just added to my intro to cyber classes. Who do I want to be when I grow up assignment? Year's shaking his head. Yes, he knows it. I picked this up from the competency classes that I have taken. So I've implemented this in all sections of my intro to cyber class. And when I speak with my students about this framework, and they really are getting excited about it. So our subject matter expertise, we are cloud, computer networking, internet and mobile device security, digital forensics, ethics, software development, and boot camps. What may be our next POS? I believe our next one is going to be the AAS of information technology. So I think I have buy-in from that program coordinator to do that. So I might be speaking to someone soon on how to get that whole process started. Research projects or research interest. We are very interested in how AI is going to impact cyber, ChatGPT. So if and when I have some time to do some research, I want to research the cyber and AI. What are the school specialties and subject matters expertise? We've got a wide gambit of them. We have principles of incident response. We've got digital forensics, digital investigation and social media, information security fundamentals. We offer a lot of courses in CompTIA. I teach a Security Plus class, cryptography, intrusion detection, wireless security, tactical perimeter defense, cloud computing internships, and we have really gotten into a lot of boot camps. What grants are we currently working on? And we are interested in collaborating with others. BRCTC was recently awarded the Cyber Skills for All grant by the American Associations of Community Colleges in 2023. We are their second cohort. Our recruitment outreach under this grant is for high school students, female and minority, and military personnel. Do we currently partner or support other CAEs or prospective CAE schools? Not currently, but I'm very interested in collaborating with other CAE schools, especially in the areas of articulation agreements. I have this dream, this passion that my students in my cyber program will get their AAS degree at Blue Ridge, and then they go into a four-year school, local four-year school. And so I'm hoping to get some articulation agreements, competitions. We're trying to build out competitions here at Blue Ridge. And then also the building competencies in the cybersecurity classroom. I went to the Palm Desert class in May of 2023 for training, and I'd be willing to collaborate with any other schools on building the competencies out. What changes, enhancements, or gaps do we have in our program that we could use some help with? Of course, articulation agreements, like I mentioned before, competitions, and instructors. We're running short on qualified instructors like everybody else is. Boot camps. I was just talking about it. I'm really proud that we are offering mainly CompTIA, but a couple others. For the first part of next year, we have CompTIA Linux Plus, Power BI, CompTIA Sec Plus, CompTIA A Plus, Pen Test Plus, Net Plus, Sec Plus again, another Sec Plus, another CYSA Plus, and a CASB. AIM grant. How do we fund our students and incumbent workers to attend these boot camps? Well, we have the AIM grant, and this AIM grant helps students secure paid internships by helping them with resumes, interview skills, and finding internships. Basically, the cost from the AIM grant will cover all the costs for online live boot camps to anyone. That includes training, the materials for training, practice exams, vouchers. And we also have a Learn and Earn grant for all written to create paid internships. Here's my contact information. So yeah, I'm hoping that I was under 10 minutes.
Yes, perfect. You're actually way below. You have 4 more minutes.
Oh, I have 4 more minutes. Oh, okay. Well, then maybe that'll if anybody has any questions or
That will be in the breakout session.
The breakout session.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Great. And next, we're gonna shift to Nabeel. Go ahead, Nabeel.
Can you see my screen?
It's coming up. Yes, go ahead. Wonderful.
Good afternoon. My name is Nabeel Yousef. I'm the assistant chair for the Department of Information Technology, Engineering and Information Technology at Daytona State College. Our point of contact, the Associate Vice President Dante, accepted a job in another institution, and our chair, Ron, is out of the country. So it all came to me and to my colleague, Patrick, who will be assisting me in the presentation to give the community a feedback about our college. We are in Daytona Beach, Florida, so we're not far from Fort Lauderdale. We have the beaches as beautiful as Fort Lauderdale. And we started our actually designation in 2016. Sorry. Patrick, if you'd like to jump in.
Hi, everyone. My name is Patrick Vilkanovsky. I am an assistant professor here in the department, and I mainly teach most of our cybersecurity and digital forensic courses. So I'm going to say a little bit about our program since I was very heavily involved in our certification or designation. Our POS started with our Bachelor of Science in Information Technology, and that featured a specialization in cybersecurity and cyber forensics. This was already an ABET accredited program, so we thought we had like a solid base to work with. However, our cybersecurity and cyber forensics specialization contained more classes than our students were required to take to complete their BSIT. Our solution to this was to create a certificate in cybersecurity and cyber forensics, which contained all of our specialization courses. So our POS became this mouthful that you see here, the Bachelor of Science in Information Technology with the cybersecurity and cyber forensics concentration and certificate. This program is housed in our Department of Engineering and Information Technology, and we mainly focus on cybersecurity and cyber forensics as augments to our IT curriculum. As far as our subject matter expertise, we'd like to think that's cyber forensics. In 2012 to 2017, we were an NSF-funded AT project. In fact, we were kind of in between. They like to call us a large project, small center. And our focus was to teach other institutions how to teach cyber forensics. So we're very proud of that. And even though it concluded, we still focus a lot of our courses in cyber forensics. So what may be our next POS? I'll be honest, I didn't like just leaving this blank and saying we're not certain at the time. So I was thinking, what are we doing right now and what's very pertinent? And one of our local organizations, the Florida Advanced Technological Education Center, which I'm going to call FLATE because that's a mouthful, reached out to us and asked if we wanted to create some training material for their technicians to help educate them in the importance and need of cybersecurity in their role. So currently, our chair, Dr. Egeland, is creating some training material to facilitate these remote training sessions to teach our manufacturing technicians about the importance of cybersecurity. This seemed to fit in two places here. So what are our current research interests or projects? And it's currently still fully on this FLATE project. The idea with this is that they wanted to create at least 4 training sessions that could be delivered asynchronously to meet the needs of their industry. Well, obviously, we are open for collaboration on grants, and we had a great experience in being an NSF ATE funded project. And most recently, we're a sub-awardee with UCF for the Central Florida Intelligence Community of Academic Excellence. And that gave us and our students access to a lot of resources and professional development material and funding for students, which we'll see on the following slide. We were also in a sub-award with the University of South Florida. And while this recently concluded in August, one of the major things that it helped with was to retrofit a classroom lab at our campus to become a dedicated cybersecurity lab for our students. So we're almost finished with that, and we're very excited to be using it. So our BSIT program was already established, and while it did have a cybersecurity and forensics specialization, it also has a very strong specialization in web systems and programming. And we would like to further augment our certificate offerings with a concentration in database security. We're not quite sure when we are going to first offer that certificate, but it's coming up. And we were, as I mentioned, as our matter of expertise, we were a former NSF AT project in cyber forensics. We were the lead institution in a consortium of schools in the Southeast. So partnerships with other CAE institutions is University of Central Florida is a CAE CD and CAE research institution. And these partnership with the University of Central Florida provided our students access to travel funds, stipends, professional development opportunity for faculty, and a series of speakers that we could give our students access to to be presented in the classroom. For our prospective CAE schools, Dr. Yousef acts as a peer reviewer and mentor. What could we use help with? Well, one of the biggest things that I'm the biggest hurdle I'm still trying to figure out how to tackle, or we all are, is when participation of online students when it comes to extracurricular activities. The vast majority of the students in our BSIT program are working adults, and sometimes they have lives and families and other responsibilities. So we're really trying to find a way to help get them engaged in things like clubs and competitions, whether they might have maybe disparate locations or just might have, a lot of things on their plate. So if other people have experience with this or some recommendations like that would be wonderful. And this kind of leads into our next, the next bullet point here is we want to get more into student competitions and summer camps. Previously, when we had our NSF grant, we were able to put on annual summer camps for the duration of the grant. And the recently concluded subaward with the University of South Florida, we just put on a summer camp that we thought was pretty successful. But we would love to hear experiences that others have had with just things like funding and working with your institution to really get the support that we need to put on a very successful camp.
I'll jump in here for a second. Because we are a 2+2 institution, we have the average age of our student like 37 years old, families, like Patrick said, and we are 100% online. So to find people who can participate in the clubs and the competition is hard for us. So we try to recruit as many students as possible who can go to these competitions.
And what else would you like to know? I'm always been very proud that in 2016, when we were first awarded our designation, that we were a state college that was designated at the 4-year level, not just going for a 2-year level. So that I thought was a very big achievement for us that I was very proud of.
And that's the 10 minutes. Thank you.
Excellent. Patrick, I just shared with you and everyone else a link to the Idaho National Lab Cyber Informed Engineering program. You may be interested because it's aligned to what you have said before for the technicians as well, to educate them. So this is more for engineers and in other technical areas that are interested in cyber. So take a look at that program. Excellent.
Thank you very much.
And obviously, all the questions will be asked, so stay on for the breakout sessions. Next, we have another Floridian. Ben, let me see. Go ahead. Unmute yourself. You're muted. Ben, you're muted and your camera just moved down. There you go. You wanna? No, we cannot hear you. You wanna unmute yourself? You're still muted.
Okay. Did you see me now or no?
Yes, we can hear you now. Go ahead. You want to share?
Yes. What about my screen?
Yes, we
You
can
saw
see
the screen?
you. We can see you, but we cannot see your slides. So go ahead if you want to share your slides.
Just a second. Share screen.
You want to set it up at presentation mode. It's right now in edit mode. And your video is actually showing your shirt. So you may want to adjust the video.
No, I entered.
Okay. There you
Okay,
go.
what did you say?
You want to enlarge the screen or set it up to presentation. It's right now on edit mode. So set it up to
Presentation mode.
presentation.
Let me see the presentation mode. Okay. Yes.
You want to go
Yes.
into
Did you see it now?
display? We're seeing the presenters mode, so we can see the next slide as well. I don't know if you want to switch the display settings on top to, yeah.
Presenter mode.
Where it says
I
display
have to forward it for a second.
Why don't you go ahead and present? Go
Yeah,
ahead.
let me present it. Somehow it doesn't work with me. So I'm from Florida Memorial University. And the point of contact is Ben Wongsaroj is her information. We have CAE since last year, at the beginning of last year. So the name of and the degree is in the Department of Computer Science and Technology. And the program focus is in NICE, operate, and maintain. And the subject matters, cybersecurity, governance, risk management, IT project management, client vendor collaboration, qualitative research method, and data science, data analytics, combinatorics, algorithm, AI/ML, imaging, and video processing. And then what maybe the next is probably Master of Science Cybersecurity, but it's probably a long way from now. The research project, some of the research is submitted by some of the professors, categorizing transdisciplinary research to AI/ML, training for faculty. This is the AIM research with UM. ACES research, using music to enhance teaching and mathematics. And vendor client joint developments and knowledge sharing in information system, project determinant and outcome. And the next one from Dr. Mingyu Zhang is unleashing the power of collaboration, culture, and coordination technology in information system development project, a comprehensive study of their effect and benefit. So what are specialty? We specialty because we are SBCU in South Florida and commit to advancing the understanding and the application of cybersecurity, artificial intelligence, machine learning in underrepresented communities. And we have a couple of the center. FMU have technology and innovation hub. We have set up cybersecurity center, FMU Lion AI Institute for Student and Community. So what grant are we working on? collaborate with Howard University. We belong to RITA, UARC with Howard University. And Dr. Zaragan, he participated in Robert Noyce STEM scholarship grants. He also do ACES research for using music to enhance teaching mathematics. And we collaborate with University of Miami for the AIML training and mentoring program, supported by Aim Ahead grant. So this is, I just mentioned that. So we have, it's many programs we collaborate with University of Miami, FIU, Howard University. What changed? Strengthening our cyber program in collaborate. We collaborate with AWS. We are used in accessing the AWS Cloud Security Foundation curriculum for teaching and learning. The gap in the program, we need cybersecurity training environments such as CyberRank Lab for students. Also, because we just start, so we need to increase registration, enrollment. The program is in early stage, so nobody know how, not many people in the community know the program. So what we like to tell, we need partners or collaboration in any other university. We also faculty, and thank you for the presentation. And those are professors who participate or send me this information. Dr. Amalia Minier from FIU, she PhD from FIU. Dr. Zaragan, UF, PhD from FIU. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ben. We appreciate that. And we're gonna, if you can stop the share, we're gonna be now moving to Louis, who will be talking to us about our competency corner. Ben, do you mind to please stop your share?
Let me stop my share now.
Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yeah, I think you can, but
Wonderful. Okay, this is Luis Vicente. I'm director of the Electric and Computer Engineering and Computer Science Department, Universidad Polytechnic of Puerto Rico, Polytechnic University of Puerto Rico. So you have my QR there with my data. So thank you for inviting me. I'm going to share with you guys our initiatives in our department, ECS. Since 2010, we have been pioneer in Puerto Rico in offering cybersecurity courses like ethical hacking, reverse engineering, network security, computer forensics, and much more. We acquired Center of Academic Excellence in 2009, and we have renewed 3 times since then. So we are very, very happy for that. And we got to know all you. I mean, it's a great community I'm proud to be part of. Some grants we obtained, NSF, SFS, or a scholarship for service, DOD CISP scholarship for students, NSA grants for our graduate students in cybersecurity, information assurance, and more, NCAE C for activities for high school students, teachers, faculty, first responders, military personnel, among others. We also obtained grants as a PhD scholarship for one of our students in CAE, collaboration with other CAE institutions in projects given from National CAE. We are very happy to collaborate. For computer science and computer engineering, we apply for NSA Program of Studies designation. Good. What else? Recent milestones. In 2021, we were ABET accredited in computer science. In 2022, Polytechnic was granted a Bachelor in Computer Science 100% online. In this year, we got granted the Bachelor in Computer Engineering 100% online. And in 2024, I expect to have approved the Bachelor in Electrical Engineering 100% online. For computer science, computer engineering, and electrical engineering, we also created some undergraduate certification and will be ready to instruct this year. So they are already approved in cybersecurity and in data science. They call these like micro-credentials. And we are also working on doing this micro-credential also for people in the industry. So like professional development. So we have in our degree, in our bachelor's, but also for other people that they want to learn to do professional development in cyber. Active groups and collaborations, I've been involved. So this is presently, I'm in Ring now, 502, Project Learning Incubator, Cybersecurity was for innovation projects and more. So we are very active and we are working very hard and we're very, very happy. For example, this is one example, 42 participants assisting in an integrated faculty workshop. Those are teachers of high school, of Puerto Rico High School. So it was a very successful event and we are going to repeat it pretty soon. So I think this is it for me. I'm very happy. I want to say thank you to Dr. Cruz, which is the POC of our university. And I've been learning a lot from him. And I'm very happy to be here, to be with you. And let's work together and let's collaborate together. Let's do best things to secure this country. So thank you. And thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Luis. You want to talk a little bit more about the competencies and the training that you went through? I was under the impression that Zoe instructed you about that, but let's maybe give a little bit of overview of your competency and the competencies the trainer that you undergone, and talk about the experience from the training and how it relates to the new changes that we're talking in the program in terms of integrating competencies into CAE programs.
Definitely. Right now, I'm in Palm Desert. I'm having a workshop in competencies. We are learning the A, B, C, D, E. I'm studying the frameworks. So we teach the students cybersecurity with the objectives of what are the tasks they have to complete. So they have to be competent. So we are kind of changing the way of teaching. So we we guarantee that they know the tasks they are going to be needed in the future jobs. So yeah, I'm very happy here right now. I'm going back to the workshop, and we are also integrating artificial intelligence. Is kind of, for me, it's kind of a change of paradigm of how to teach, how to stress the knowledge units the students have to learn in order to be employable. So, and I'm learning. So yes, thank you.
Excellent, thank you. And I'm going to be sharing with everyone a little bit of information here about the competencies as well. One of them is the handbook, and the other one is a little bit more of information about the ABCDE model. We had prior sessions. I know Kay here was also one of the trainers in a prior sessions. So I want everyone to be aware, especially those of you who are going up for redesignation in the next 2 years or so. There were instructions and discussions, and so please make sure you're attending the two sessions, one of the two sessions that Didi from the PMO has mentioned on October 25th and 26th. Check your emails if you're a POC about that, because that's very important. With that said, I'm going to hand it over. Give me a second. I'm going to be sharing. Kay, you want to say something? Go ahead while we're switching here. About competencies, Kay? Unmute.
Yes, yeah, I as Yair was saying, I presented a couple months ago on the competencies, and I attended the session in Palm Desert. I really think that it's not going to be that big of a change for us as far as implementing it into our program, because we're already doing most of the instruction. We're already teaching towards the competencies. I think it's just a matter of making sure the students know what they're learning in the classrooms, what within the framework. So that's kind of my takeaway on it. And the ABCDE is part of the process.
Excellent. Thank you so much. Thanks for both of you. And I'll hand it over to Gretchen, who is the co-chair of this initiative, to talk about next month's presenters. Go ahead.
Thank you, Yair. I really appreciate it. Yes, thank you all today. That was very fascinating and interesting. I can't wait to get into the discussion rooms. So next month, these are our presenters that we have. We do have an opening in December. So if you are willing and want to move up or over from wherever I have you in the schedule, please email me or put it in the chat here today. Because as you know, schedules change, and I signed you guys up like a year ago, so you didn't know what life was going to look like. So if you're willing to move that up, please let me know. We do have everyone, the date for the meeting in December is, I think it's the 9th, if I had it right from the emails I did the other day. But it's that Thursday. I lied. It's the 14th, Keith. It's the 14th at noon, that second Thursday of December. So if any of you are available at that time, I know it's around finals for some people, so I understand if it's not going to work, but we would like to fill that slot. And thank you all for your responses and getting back to me so we can make sure we have the schedule all put together as far in advance as possible. So we look forward to these presentations next month. And Yair, back over to you.
Excellent. Thank you. We need to check it out, because I think we moved it earlier to the week before in December, because that's the week that most people are out. I think it was moved to the 7th, but I'll check it out and be in touch with you.
Yeah, please let me know. Sorry, I may have confused that.
With that said, I want to remind everyone that we will follow up. So hang in there. I'm going to stop the recording shortly, and then I'll activate the breakout rooms for all of you to move to the discussion part. Just be aware that there will be an email coming from me regarding a survey that we're conducting on those sessions. So make sure you're going to provide us some feedback. So hold on.